measurement of distances. Question number 1. Which of the following were units used in ancient India? Option A. Kilometer, meter. Option B. Muthi, anugul. Option C. Centimeter, meter. Option D. Foot, yard. The correct answer is option B. Muthi, anugul. Muthi is a fist and anugul is the length of a stretched palm measured in the horizontal direction. Both anugul and muthi were used to measure distances in ancient India. Units which we use today like meter, centimeter, foot, yard were developed much later. Question number 2. Marching of soldiers in a parade is an example of option A. Rectilinear motion. Option B. Circular motion. Option C. Rotational motion. Option D. Random motion. The correct answer is option A. Rectilinear motion. When a body is moving in a straight line, it is said to be in rectilinear motion. While marching in a parade, soldiers move in a straight line. Question number 3. Arrange the following modes of transportation from the earliest to the newest ones. Option A. Roadways, airways, waterways. Option B. Airways, waterways, roadways. Option C. Roadways, waterways, airways. Option D. Waterways, roadways, airways. The correct answer is option C. Roadways, waterways, airways. Roadways were the earliest mode of transportation, followed by waterways and then airways. The steam engine and the railroad were invented in the 19th century. Later, motorized boats and ships were developed as a means of water transport. The Wright brothers invented the aeroplane and gave the world another means of transport in the early 20th century. Question number 4. Two students are measuring a particular length using the same instrument one after the other. They will always measure the same value. Option A. True. Option B. False. The correct answer is option B. False. They may encounter some human error. For X. Parallax error. Parallax error arises when the reading is taken from a random angle. It is a non-technical, human error in which there is a difference in the readings, if the readings are taken at different angles from the line of sight. So, to avoid this error, we must always take the readings by positioning our eyes just perpendicularly above the markings. Question number 5. Which physical quantity is used to describe how far a body has traveled? Option A. Distance. Option B. Time. Option C. Mass. Option D. Temperature. The correct answer is option A. Distance. Distance is the physical quantity that describes how far a body has traveled. A distance is described using length, which is why the unit of distance is no different from that of length. Question number 6. 1 millimeter equals _cm. Option A. 10. Option B. 0.1. Option C. 1000. Option D. 100. The correct answer is option B. 0.1. SI unit of length is meter. Centimeter and millimeter are its subdivision. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters, therefore, 1 millimeter equals 0.1 centimeters. Question number 7. In a circular motion, the distance between the moving particle and the fixed point about which it rotates _ with respect to time. Option A. Increases. Option B. Decreases. Option C. Remains same. Option D. Increases and then decreases. The correct answer is option C. Remains same. A particle is said to be in a circular motion only when it is moving along the circumference of a circle. The radius of the circle doesn't change. In a circular motion, the distance between the moving particle and the fixed point about which it rotates remains the same with respect to time. Question number 8. Which of following is the fastest means of transportation? Option A. Roadways. Option B. Airways. Option C. Waterways. Option D. Railways. The correct answer is option B. Airways. Airways takes minimum time to travel from one place to another. Aeroplanes can travel at very high speeds and consume less time for transportation. Question number 9. SI unit of length is option A. Centimeter. Option B. Meter. Option C. Kilometer. Option D. Millimeter. The correct answer is option B. Meter. SI unit of length is meter. Question number 10. The tip of the second S hand is in a circular motion with respect to the center of the clock. Option A. True. Option B. False. The correct answer is option A. True. When a particle moves along the circumference of a circle, it is said to be in a circular motion. The tip of the second S hand is doing circular motion as it is moving around a circular path with respect to the center of the clock. Question number 11. If a body is not changing its position with respect to time, then it is said to be at rest. Option A. True. Option B. False. The correct answer is option A. True. Motion of an object is always relative. It depends on the observer. For any observer, if a body is not changing its position with respect to time, then it is said to be at rest. Question number 12. In which of the following cases, the distance and the magnitude of displacement are equal? Option A. A car moving on a straight road. Option B. A car moving in a circular path. Option C. A pendulum moving to and fro. Option D. The earth revolving around the sun. The correct answer is option A. A car moving on a straight road. Shortest path and the total path covered on a straight road will be the same. Hence, if the car is moving on a straight road, the distance covered and displacement will be equal. Question number 13. Pawan is using a meter scale to measure the length of a rope. Which of the following represent the most appropriate observation? Option A. 22 centimeters. Option B. 22.0 centimeters. Option C. 22.00 centimeters. Option D. 0.22 meters. The correct answer is option B. 22.0 centimeters. The minimum length that can be measured using a meter scale is 0.1 centimeters. Hence, 22.0 centimeters represents the most appropriate observation. Question number 14. A motion that repeats itself after equal intervals of time is known as option A. Circular motion. Option B. Rectilinear motion. Option C. Periodic motion. Option D. Rotational motion. The correct answer is option C. Periodic motion. Periodic motion repeats itself after the equal interval of time. For example, the motion of a pendulum can be considered periodic since it repeats itself after an equal interval of time. Question number 15. Harshit is sitting inside a stationary bus. Which of the following objects will appear to be moving with respect to him? Option A. Fellow passengers. Option B. Seats of the bus. Option C. The road on which bus stands. Option D. Another passing bus. The correct answer is option D. Another passing bus. An object is in motion or at rest depending on the person who is observing it. The objects which are moving with respect to the ground are also moving with respect to Harshit. Hence, only another bus passing by will be moving with respect to him. Question. Metric system was introduced in option A. France. Option B. England. Option C. America. Option D. India. The correct answer is option A. France. It was introduced in France. The first practical realization of the metric system came in 1799, during the French Revolution, when the existing system of measure, which had fallen into disrepute, was temporarily replaced by a decimal system based on the kilogram and the meter. Question number 17. An apple falling from a tree is under underscore motion. Option A. Rectilinear. Option B. Rotational. Option C. Oscillatory. Option D. Circular. The correct answer is option A. Rectilinear. Apple fell straight to the ground. When a body is traveling in a straight line, the motion is said to be in a state of rectilinear motion. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates.